Okay guys, happy Saturday morning from my very messy room. Me and Gabes are gonna go out today because it's Saturday and I finally finished my internship, so we're gonna go have a little celebratory lunch at one of the sushi places I really want to try. They do only hand rolls, which is really cool, and I haven't ever had sushi that way, so I'm very excited. And then we're probably just gonna bop around a few stores, do a little bit of window shopping, which I'm so excited about. Shopping day successful! Good morning guys, I am getting ready for yoga. If you haven't noticed, I'm at my parents' house. I'm gonna be here for a week to fully relax before my crazy summer. I got here yesterday around noon and just did a little bit of grocery shopping for the week, and honestly then I crashed out. Like, I was so tired. Last night, before I left, me and my sister finished watching this series on Prime called The Better Sister. We weren't supposed to be doing that because we still had 3 episodes left, so I thought we would just finish it when I'd be back, but it was like so good that we just had to keep going, and we ended up watching 3 episodes that night, which is crazy. I don't do that. Ended up going to bed around like 11 or something, so honestly, not the best for my level of fatigue, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm finally done with all of my skincare products, so I'm trying some new ones. This is the Round Lab sunscreen. As I said, we're going to yoga this morning. If you guys don't know, my mom, ever since she moved here to the Netherlands, she's been really into yoga, and she's kind of like transmitted that bug to me, and like I'm really interested in yoga. But unfortunately in Paris it's kind of expensive to get classes, at least like near where I live, so I usually just try to take advantage every time I'm here to do them here, because obviously they're paid for by my mom. And also it's just fun to do something like that together, so I'm getting ready for that. Just gonna put a little bit of aquaphor and then I'll be ready to go. Just finished yoga. Honestly, that class was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You just have the best energy when you do yoga. That's probably when I want to do it more. Why I want to do it more. So hopefully I'll find my way to yoga this year, like some way. We're gonna go get a matcha now. We're currently at my favorite matcha place here. It's called Hop and Stork, but it's like technically a chocolate like coffee place, but they have so much different types of matcha, and I've only ever tried the matcha latte because I'm kind of scared to like divert and not like my drink, but I definitely do want to try it someday, so maybe I'll come back later this week and try something a little bit different. I know they have a little cold foam with coconut matcha thing, and I'm very curious about it, but we're just gonna sit and continue gossiping. I was on a gossip tour on our walk after the yoga class, and I still have a lot to debrief, so Okay guys, back home,
just showered and gone into PJs. It's 4 p.m. We spent the whole day outside, which honestly it was so funny to me because I never like go to a workout class and then spend the whole day in workout clothes. So that was kind of strange, but I honestly didn't mind it. But I wanted to show you guys all the stuff I got. We did a little bit of mostly window shopping, but I did get a few things that I'm very excited about. I was already planning on going specifically to this store before coming here because I just love it. As most of you know, I've been really getting into cooking a lot, and I just enjoy the whole aspect of homemaking and hosting and, you know, just really ritualizing food in a way. And so I really enjoy having food on nice dishware. And recently I've decided that I want our kitchen in our apartment to go plastic free because it's literally so bad for you. And I listened to a podcast where they said that we are ingesting microplastics so much every day without realizing that they're finding it in our corpses, like inside our brains and inside our blood, which is crazy. So I definitely want to like limit our plastic use as much as possible, especially in the kitchen, because we're obviously, that's kind of how we ingest it. We just like use cutting boards that we're scraping little bits of plastic, or in the pans, or the microplastics will just seep through into the food, especially if it's warm. So I've been trying to switch everything to glass or wood for cutting boards specifically, and utensils, but then mostly everything else is like stainless steel and glass. So I found this store first online because I was looking for weck jars. I bought a bunch of weck jars from there that I'm obsessed with. I love weck jars. I want my whole kitchen to be weck jars. But they also have like really cute homeware stuff. And they used to have a store in Paris, but they closed it down. So the only other stores I think are in the Netherlands. So I was so excited to see that there was one here in Utrecht. So that's the first place we went. I got another weck jar. I'm not going to open it because they're like nicely wrapped up. But this one I think is the 500 ml, which we don't have, and I think will be useful. And then I stumbled upon this like really cute, it says it's a pen holder, but I kind of want to use it for forks and knives and stuff. Like if I'm doing like a lunchbox at work or something, I think I'll bring some of my cutlery in here. I think it'll be really cute, but it could also be for pens. I love it, it's so cute. And then this was also a random purchase that I found there. These little like pastel candles. I think I want to use them for my birthday. And then last but definitely not least, I got two enamel like dishware. This is a little bowl and this is a little cup. I was supposed to get both in white with like a light blue rim, but then I found this cup and this is like a really beautiful shade of green, and so I decided to get the cup in green. But I love these. I always see these in Emily Mariko's videos and they just look so perfect. Or no, that's not true. Ballerina Farm has a lot of enamel bowls and they just look perfect. Very farmland vibes, which I love. So that's the stuff I got from that store. This is also my dirty workout clothes. And then we had to pop into Brandy because I really want to get new pajama sets, but we didn't find any matching sets, like just separates. So I think I'm gonna wait. We're going to Amsterdam tomorrow, so we probably have a better chance of finding matching sets at the Brandy in Amsterdam. But I did get these two cute tops. This is like just a little black bralette, and I tried it on with this singlet, but I really loved it because it's kind of like see-through, so it looks really cute for layering, which I want to try to do more of in the summer as well. I don't know if I said this, but we're going to Amsterdam tomorrow for my dad's birthday, which is really exciting. I mean, me and my mom have a fun day planned together, but my dad is just meeting us for dinner to celebrate his birthday. So yeah, I'm excited to spend the day in Amsterdam tomorrow. I'm actually so excited about these purchases. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, going into this store was literally like my happy place. I literally felt like a little kid running around and just wanting to get a couple things. I think I might order some more stuff from them in September when I come back from my summer travels, because I realistically can't be traveling with a bunch of glassware all the time. So I think it'll be better just to have them ship them to the apartment. Now I'm finally ready to chill. I think we're gonna keep watching this Korean like culinary show that we found on Netflix. It's called Culinary Wars, and it's so insanely good. And it's actually really funny because one of the really renowned chefs on there that is also competing, I've actually met because he went to the Korean and French Expo Forum that I went with my internship, and he was one of the speakers. So he had like a little speech about the connection between Korean food or like culinary world in France and in Korea. And it was so interesting and he was so funny. And last night we were watching the series and I was like, why does this guy's face like remind me of something? And then I realized I literally met him. So that was crazy. The expo was actually sponsored by Netflix and they showed us the trailer to this show. That's why I wanted to watch it. But I didn't realize that they were also showing it because he's on it. So I don't know, that's crazy. But the show is really good. I really recommend if you guys are into like cooking competitions. I think watching like MasterChef my whole childhood has really has really prepared me for this moment. So I think we're gonna watch more of that with my mom. We're actually having dinner, just us two tonight at the house. So I'm excited to just be hanging out and chilling. It's so weird to have nothing to get back to. Like we were outside the whole morning, as I said, and I was just like looking at the time go by, or like not even thinking about the time going by, and it was crazy because I was like, oh, I wanted to be thinking like, shit, I need to go back home to do this and this, but I actually have nothing really to do. So it was just crazy to, yeah, be on break, I guess. To be on holiday. It takes a little bit of adjustment, but anyways, I'm gonna go watch some TV and chill. Hyper vite. Ressure-toi. Ah oui, mais ok.
Hi guys, it's Friday now, it's Amsterdam Day. My dad is actually staying home from work today because it's his birthday, so he just wants to be a little bit more chill. So we were able to like have breakfast with him and that was so nice. But now I'm getting ready because my mom and I are going to Amsterdam for the day. This is another one of the new products or like new skincare I'm trying. This is the Haro Haro Black Rice Essence. I've heard a lot of great things about this and I finished my Rhode glazing milk before I left, so this is what I'm replacing it with, so hopefully it sounds good because I really love the Rhode glazing milk. I actually stopped taking the pill a month ago, so that's why like my skin has been breaking out a bit, so I don't know if it's the best time to be trying new products, but I'm out, so... Oh, this is like a lot thicker than I thought. Anyways, today we have honestly the funnest day planned. I'm so excited. We're going to the Van Gogh Museum, which has been on my list for quite a while when I was younger and really into art. I mean, I'm still like really into art, but I was very into like museums and like art history and stuff. My favorite artist was Van Gogh, and I did go through like a very obsessive phase of his, and like I had my room right next to an office that was basically I took that office and like it became my office. Like I would just draw and paint in there, but I called it my office. And I decorated the whole wall with a bunch of Van Gogh prints, and I was just like so inspired by his art. I still am, honestly. He's like such a genius, but yeah, I guess I'm excited to go to the museum and see some more of the paintings, hopefully ones that I haven't seen before. So that's the first thing that we're doing. And then after that, we're having lunch at my favorite poke place ever. It's called Poke Lab. We discovered it last time we were in Amsterdam with my mom and my sister. I think I filmed it on the vlog. And then I think we're gonna do a little bit of shopping because no day is complete without a little bit of window shopping. And then I actually reserved a cafe called Uncommon Cafe that I love. It has like one of the best matchas and like really delicious pastries there. But I made a reservation because they also do food now, which they didn't when I first went there. And this summer they've been making events around ice cream, which I mean clearly very much up my alley. So we're gonna do that before going to dinner. It's gonna be like a little glass of wine, a little bit of ice cream. I'm very excited to find out what the flavor is. I have really loved discovering new flavors of ice cream because I've just had so many opportunities to this summer, which is so random but so fun. So yeah, I hope it'll be something fun and yummy. And then tonight I mentioned that we have a reservation at a restaurant for my dad's birthday. I had a really hard time finding a reservation actually. I think everyone is going out on Friday nights. I mean, it's obvious it's the summer, but we did get a reservation at Ella Resto Bar, which I think is a really cool dinner place. I'm excited. But anyways, I did like this. This was very nice. I also kept it in the fridge, which Just makes any skincare feel so much better in the skin in the morning. And I'm also wearing my new brandy tops. And this honestly could be just like a top on its own, but I think it will be a little bit rainy today, so I'm gonna have a button-up shirt and a sweater in my bag so that I don't get cold. Okay, guys, I just did my makeup. I'm a little bit bummed because my hair is greasy and I don't have time to wash it. So I think I'm gonna have to wear a hat, which is fine because I just got a new hat. I think you guys saw in the last vlog. But I'm gonna wear my fancy earrings. Heaven Mayhem. I am so glad that I have these earrings because they always make me feel so pretty, if I'm honest. Should I wear this necklace? I feel like it's too much. I feel like when I have big earrings, I need to have no necklace or like a really chill necklace like this one. Okay, I'm actually like, my mom just called me, I'm late.
Ah oui, bah je me doute bien. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Good morning. It's Tuesday now, my last full day here in the Netherlands. I actually skipped through vlogging this weekend just because we honestly crashed out after that insane Friday that we had in Amsterdam. I feel like me and my mom were definitely a little bit over ambitious about spending the whole day there. By the end of the night, we were just waiting impatiently for the time we had to get to the restaurant because we had reserved it for like 8 p.m. but we went to the bar for ice cream at 5 p.m. and we just had like basically 3 hours of nothing else to do because all the shops were closing down, so there was nothing else to do but like wait for our dinner reservation. And we'd already walked so much, like we didn't want to go out and explore again. Like we had just done 10 kilometers at that point and we were just exhausted. But waiting for 3 hours is just so daunting. We ended up showing up to the restaurant like an hour earlier and asking if we could be seated like at the bar or something just to wait. Actually, the restaurant that I had reserved didn't end up working out because it was just like not what we thought it would be. Once my dad got there, we actually left and we were walking down the same street and I found this really charming Italian place called Palladio, and that's where we ended up having my dad's birthday dinner, and honestly it was perfect. I'm so glad that we ended up going there instead of the restaurant that I chose because it was so much more my parents' vibe and exactly what my dad would have wanted for his birthday. He loves Italian food more than anything else, and the servers were literally the kindest people I've ever met, and they were so sweet. They kept chatting to us. They brought out candles when they found out it was like my dad's birthday and everything. Like it was just the sweetest time. But yeah, so we got home a little bit late and we were just like exhausted. So on Saturday we literally did not do anything, just crashed out. So we had a nice little Saturday in. And then on Sunday we went on a family bike ride, which we always try to do at least once when me and my sister are here, because honestly the scenery like right behind my parents' house is insane. And we found like this really nice tour. It's like 1 hour and it goes by really fast because you're just like looking at all the scenery. There's a bunch of animals, there's a bunch of like really cool houses. So yeah, we like to take advantage of that when we're both here. And then after that we got ready and we went to this other town in the Netherlands called Roermond. I actually don't think I'm pronouncing it right at all, but we literally did not know what to expect because we were going to this town to go to their designer outlet mall. So we thought like there was like nothing else there apart from the mall, but it's actually literally the cutest town ever. I definitely want to go back and just visit a little bit more because we got there a little bit late. It's like an hour and a half by car to get there. So it didn't really leave us that much time to explore, but we had lunch at the most amazing restaurant that I randomly also stumbled by. Like we've just been so lucky. And then we went to the designer mall. It was completely packed because of course it's a Sunday, but my parents did find some stuff that they liked, which was great. I didn't because I'm like so picky. And then yesterday, honestly, we just like went to the grocery store and had a bunch of stuff to do in the house that the day went by like super quick. And I have been watching religiously Korean Culinary Wars show on Netflix. We're both obsessed with it. We watched 3 episodes of it yesterday and they are 1 hour long, so I can tell you how much we loved it. But anyways, I am getting I can't fucking speak. I'm getting ready for yoga again. My mom goes to yoga every Tuesday and Thursday, so I am going with her. I already pretty much packed my suitcase, so we should be able to spend the whole day outside before I take my train. I am excited to get back to Paris and see my sister and my bunny, but the next few days are gonna be the most hectic days ever because we're all leaving on Saturday for our summer travels, and there's just so much stuff to do before we leave, or at least I have so much stuff to prep before we leave. It's just gonna be a little bit of a whirlwind, so that's why I have been trying to relax as much as I can here because I know when I'm back it's just gonna be go 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 until we take the plane. Anyways, my hair is like really always greasy. Don't know if it's because I cut my hair short and it just gets dirtier quicker or something, but anyways, I'm gonna head to yoga and then spend my last cutesy little morning here, and then I'll catch up with you guys later. Guys, I'm back in Paris. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is my last day in Paris. We're leaving on Saturday to go to New York, which is the craziest, most exciting thing that I've been planning for the past couple of months. Going with my whole family, and then from there we're going to Mexico to see the rest of the family. Right now I'm going to meet up with Julie. It was her birthday a couple days ago, but I wasn't in town, so we're celebrating it today. Taking her to this really cool pizza place called Rory in the 11th, and it's a sunny day, so it should be a perfect day to just go out, explore, run around Paris, and enjoy each other's time. Julie is actually the one that's going to be taking care of my bunny during my time away, so we're also taking advantage of settling that whole thing tonight. And tomorrow I'm just going to do like the last minute things, finish packing, and leave on Saturday morning. Our flight is at 8 or something, so we have to be super early at the airport. It's stressing me out like a little bit, but I'm mostly just excited. I planned the whole trip, which I love to do, and I'm so grateful that my family trusts me to plan a really cool trip, and I'm obviously going to vlog everything, so be excited for the next vlog. It's gonna be insane, but right now I'm just gonna focus on my girl and spoiling her for her birthday. I'm really excited. I got a really cool gift when I was in the Netherlands, and I hope she'll love it. Cute.
That's not bad. That's a good job. Non? Je crois que c'est déjà allé. Okay guys, I don't know when the last time I updated you guys, but basically Julie slept over last night, and then this morning we went back to her house to leave my bunny there because she's taking care of her during the 3 weeks that I'm gonna be out in Paris, which I'm so thankful for. And then after that I went and got my nails done. I got this random hot pink. I don't know, I always go random. Like, I show up at the nail salon and I just choose whatever color I gravitate the most towards, and today it was hot pink. So clearly my younger self was speaking, because this was like my favorite. I don't even know how to pose nails because I don't even have long nails, but this was my favorite color when I was 9. I think I would have gone insane if I was able to get my nails painted this color. So, but yeah, I just got back home. I'm honestly so exhausted just because I've been running around Paris for the last 3 days, doing the last minute errands before the flight. As I said, we're leaving tomorrow really freaking early, and I still haven't finished packing my luggage. It's just been so hard. I think I've been like planning and fantasizing about this specific New York trip for the past 6 months. I planned it really well, and like, I'm obviously so excited to go. It's gonna be great, and you know, it's such a blessing. But the way I feel right now, it's just weird because I think I just haven't had any time really off. It feels like I had time off after my internship, but I went to my parents' house, so I was doing something different, and then I came back here and it's just been like rush, and I've been seeing people, and like a lot of people, and like doing so many things that like I don't feel like I've properly like had a break. And this like New York trip is not going to be a break. Like, we're going to be doing so many things. It's going to be the most fun, obviously, but like, it's not going to be like an actual chill vacation thing. We're going to chill a lot more when we get to Mexico. What I mean by that is I low-key wish I had like a clear mind, or like a rested mind and body going into this trip, because I just would hate to not enjoy it as much as I can. And I get really like brainy and annoying about these things because I'm very sensitive to how I feel in certain situations and stuff, and it does like impact and like affect my everyday life, which is something that I've been working on forever. But I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but I also have like expectations about this trip because I know it's gonna be great. And yeah, I'm just like scared to disappoint myself because of the way I feel, not because of the trip. I know this trip is gonna be great and we're gonna be doing such fun things, but I'm just scared that I'm not gonna be feeling my best. But it's all in my head. I know I sound like so insane. Honestly, I like never really show so much of like my mental struggles on YouTube because I don't think anyone really cares. But if you ever were wondering what's going on in my brain right now, this is that. But anyways, we have some friends over right now, so I'm gonna try to enjoy that and just be chill. Hopefully zip up my suitcase in time for the airplane tomorrow. But I guess you guys will have to tune into the next vlog to see how I actually end up feeling and if I can just like get out of my head a little bit. But I think I will. I might honestly just like crash out the entire plane ride, like just like die, and then when I get to New York I'll be like revived in different headspace. I know once I'll be there like everything will change, but I'm like talking out of my ass and I need to shut up and actually do my freaking bag. I'm also watching YouTube right now, so clearly don't have the best use of priorities, but I'll see you guys in New York.